Hey guys, sorry for not uploading in forever. No excuse. I'm just enjoying summer. But yeah, here is an update on Jade. I got her around late June, and as of I'm doing this voiceover, it is August 5th. And so I'm just gonna go over the progress I've made with her in a little over a month. And if any of you guys have tree monitors at home or any tips for me in socializing my tree monitor, I would love any tips in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm going to be voicing over a lot of these clips that you're about to see, but they are just all in like chronological order since around the day I got her. So yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, so it's currently Friday, and we got our green tree monitor Jade here on Tuesday. She's not doing too bad, honestly. You'll notice the weird angle. I'm recording her from her bed, but this is sorta like in the beginning. This is a recording from the beginning. She would not move very much if I was even just in her vision, and she couldn't really see me when I was sitting on my bed like that, so yeah. So this is an example of one of the things I'm doing to try to just get her more used to my presence. My desk, my computer is, I don't really know. It's a decent bit away from the enclosure. It's where I take a lot of the videos of her, and so what I'll do a lot in the beginning is I would just sit here and I would just do literally anything that didn't involve her, and I wouldn't look at her as much as possible because she got just all that more scared when I made eye contact with her, because I don't want to look like a predator to her just eyeing her all the time. And so just sit here, do something, show I'm not a threat. And just in case you're wondering, this is a video, not a picture. She just stays very still. And also, just so I can mention it right now, if you're worried about the little, the thing that's showing the temperature and the humidity, in that recording, and probably a bunch of these other ones, it's not correct. A lot of the times when she climbs down her log, she knocks it off, and sometimes it falls into her water bowl. So that's, if you think it's reading wrong, that's probably why. Oh, I didn't even realize. I was just about to start recording Jade, but I can get closer because she can't. But yep, she just slipped inside her log, so I guess I'll just point the camera at her and say what I was gonna say. But one of my favorite things about working with these animals is getting to see the changes in their behavior as you socialize them better. Also, I just want to say, I love how that pothos is doing. It's doing so good. It's sprouting up and out, and those plants over there. So that philodendron has been doing amazing since I got it. I've had it for like months at this point. It's been doing great, but then you could sort of see it from here. One of its leaves just completely died and turned yellow, so that sucks. So I really hope the rest of the plant lives. And the other pothos is the reason it's in his pot. I've explained this. It was up there. She knocked it down. I just left it down there. Hopefully I can do something with it, but I love seeing the changes in mood. So one of them was she was just on top of her log basking, and she wasn't trying to move over to the backside to hide from me like she normally does. And I can see her. She's like her head is changing. She's moving more when I'm in front of her. And I notice the same thing over here with Onyx. You can see him in his log. Oh, there he is. Hi, Onyx. You see he got some shedded skin right there. He's shed recently. Hey, buddy. I love Onyx. He's so sweet. But basically, he would sit in this rock, and I would literally, because my desk is right here, so I would literally just sit here, and he would always be in this rock, and I would literally just talk to him for like hours, and he would move his head out just a little bit, and then if I did something as simple as like changed my position, he would get a little scared, and tuck his head back in his rock. But it was just so cool seeing, like, every single time I sat here and spoke with him and just, you know, was in his presence, every time he got a little more chill, and now he's completely chill. I can take him out easily. I mean, such an amazing animal. Never gets, like, look, I could move all around right here. He doesn't care. If I did that when I just got him, he would be freaking out. But yeah, it's really cool to see the change in behaviors. In fact, I bet you, Jade, yeah, you can sort of see her. There's her nose poking out the other side of the log. Look at this. I just came in. She did not run at all. And look, she goes right back up to her little basking spot. I'm back up here because I just brought her this mouse. Guys, these things, look at this comparison. These are tiny. I got 15 of them. It's like 100 degrees here in California, so I was just letting it, I was sitting with it, of course, but I just put it in the sun for like a few minutes. And I'm not gonna feed it yet because it's still a little cold on the inside. But yeah, should be good soon. You can see her start to come out there in the camera. I'm not looking at her. Thankfully, I have a huge-ass mirror right next to me, so I can actually just look at the mirror and see her. You know what, shit, maybe she looks at that, though, and then sees me looking at her in the mirror. Maybe she fucking knows. Shit, she might be that good. So this little action she did right here is one of my favorites. I don't honestly know if this is the correct recording, but this is one of the first times I've seen her drink water in front of me, so that was really cool. I basically got to see her come down her log, do a whole little routine first. She forages around a little bit, she drinks some water, and then she'll climb back up, you know?
This is really good, guys. Oh my god, I've never seen her drink.
Hey guys, I'm just laying down in front of her enclosure, and she's like, she's one of the, she oftentimes gets really, really still whenever I'm around, so I just try to not focus on her. But she just like, it was kind of weird. You can see her kind of, but she went up her wall, and then I didn't move at all, and she ran down as fast as she could, like into the glass. Maybe she thought it was open for some reason, but now she's just like, I don't even know where oh, she's in the back. I don't want to look for her too hard because I think she gets scared, like I'm hunting her, so I just... Hey guys, just wanted to document this real quick. I don't know if she's going to keep doing it, but she climbed all the way down from her log and has been foraging around while moving. You see she just had that little head movement there? I've just been trying my very best to not... Like, I'm not looking at her right now. I'm looking ahead at my computer, but my phone's just angled. But you see, she's moving her head. I've been seeing her do some tongue flicks. You can see her glass is a little wet there. That's because it was spraying. But also, look at that pothos next to her. That pothos, oh my god, it's doing beautifully. Can't say the same about the other plants, the philodendron and the other pothos. But, dude, when I'm able to get comfortable with her and open the enclosure without her, you know, escaping and stuff, I'm going to be able to plant all these new things. And I could probably do it right now, but there's no point. It's not worth stressing her out that much just to put a plant in a different spot, you know? It's just not worth it. But yeah. Also, she knocked her sensor is back where it's supposed to be, but she knocked it into her water bowl and it glitched out and it read like 135 degrees or something for some reason, which makes no sense because it was literally in her water bowl. Oh, look at her, there she goes. It's so cool. I'd rather have it up there. Also, I might... Oh, second time I've seen this. Drinking her water. That's so cool. Just replaced her water dish a few hours ago. So it should be all fresh for you, Jade. I can't believe I actually have a green tree monitor. I mean, this was such a big project for me. Also, when I get a chance, I might move that hide down there because she never uses it. Like, I've never seen her in it. It might just be too low to the ground. Oh, is she just gonna stand? Oh my god, look at that. I wish she was on the other stick because that has her dubias in it. She's got some sphagnum on her toe. That's incredible. That's like a whole thing for her. She's never done that in front of me. Look, she's on the new stick I got her. She's going near her food bowl. God, it'd be so cool if she ate. Nope, she just walked right over her dubias. And now she's going to bask. So this is interesting right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm laying on the floor. And I know this seems really stupid, but I'm basically just trying to get on a similar level to her and show her that I am not in any way a threat. Because these are intelligent lizards. Eventually, when she realizes I'm oh, she's moving, sniffing there. When she realizes I'm absolutely nothing to be... Because look, she sees me. She definitely knows I am right in front of her enclosure. She's moving around. Eventually, she should become curious of me. But first, she needs to become tolerant of me. Okay, so starting now, in the recordings, there was a little bit of an event, but I'm not going to voice over it. I'll just let my past self explain it. Okay, guys, I was just worried for my life. My green tree monitor was not out. She's always out at this time. It's 7:50 in the morning. And I checked in that log, and she was not in there. She's always in there. And I got horrified. I thought she escaped. I don't know how she would have. She wasn't up there. She wasn't in anything. But then I looked, and I do know tree monitors will sometimes burrow. Look at this. Now, I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a hole in the ground right here. Meaning... Oh my god, my green tree monitor is down. Now, this is weird, because now I don't know what to do. I don't want to dig her up. But what if she needs help? I don't think she would. Okay, so editing me is going to tell you the rest because basically my phone got pretty full on storage, so I couldn't record a lot. But right there, I realized Jade had burrowed. I got really freaked out, and so I started digging from her burrow after she hadn't come out for a while, of course. found nothing. And so what I did is I made a Reddit post asking for help r/monitor lizards. This YouTuber tree monitor training, I commented on his YouTube video because I've talked to him before about tree monitors. I messaged Will Exotic, and I think that is everything. But yeah, and I would just like to say, like, thank you so much because, like, these guys are YouTubers and they responded to me. I'll maybe put up some screenshots now of the messages, and I got responses to the Reddit post. And so the response was pretty much up to my interpretation. It is possible she would have needed my help to dig out, and it's also possible that she was totally fine just down there doing her normal natural tree monitor things. And I didn't actually record when it happened, but after about like almost like 5 days, she was down there for a while. Some people were telling me they had monitors that will burrow for weeks. But after around 5 days, and I was literally gonna be like, okay, if she's not up by the end of this day, I'm just gonna dig up the entire fucking thing. Because that's what people were telling me to do after a little while. Um, but yeah, she came back up. My friends were over, and someone pointed out, "Oh, look, there she is." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was freaking out. So Jade's out. She's totally fine. She was just burrowing for a few days, and it was a good lesson to me. So yeah.
Okay, I gotta record this. I feel like there was just a big step. So she was up on that log up there, and she was staring, like, directly at me. And so I was looking back at her for a second. And then she started moving, like, while I was still looking at her. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like she's never gone into moving when I've been, like, looking at her, or at least right after I've been looking at her. It's just a, little show of confidence. She stopped right now. I don't even. It could be my voice. Maybe I did just start talking, but I don't know. I mean, I don't even think she can see me looking at her right now because of my phone. But I'm actually working on the next Jade YouTube video right now. Look at her. She looks so cool. I think she might have realized I started recording her. Look at her go. What, is she gonna slip? No. Good job, Jade. Wow.
Okay, guys, she's never moved this much when I'm this close. Like, I'm not zoomed in at all right now. Like, she was deadass just staring at me, and then she just came down. This is awesome. I was losing a little bit of hope, but no, she's becoming much more comfortable. I mean, I'm right here, laying on my bed. And there she is, trying to come out. Now, obviously, I've never, touched her since, the day I got her, so I mean, of course I'd love to let her out, but we need to get that, socialize. Like, I need to be able to, right now, I need to be able to come up to the glass, and she's not gonna, she's not gonna dart back. She's not gonna freeze up. You know? Look, I just looked right at her, and then she goes. And and that's where my phone ran out of storage. And I'm still struggling with that problem. But that's about the last recording I have of Jade, and as of finishing editing this, it is August 7th, so I've had her for not 2 months now, maybe like a month and a half or so. I have had Jade, and we've had some pretty good progress. I would like to say I did not get a recording of this, but I was opening the glass. For the past few days, I've been opening the glass, well, only like once or twice, and I was putting my hand near her. I'm just trying a lot of things that I've seen and stuff. But she did not freak out. Whole thing, open the glass, I put my hand next to her. Like, my hand's a few inches from her face. No tongue flex. But she didn't get scared and run off. You know, retracted, glass closed. Only thing is, my glass is hella hard to open and close. I think there's some dirt in the tracks that I need to clean out. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.